Hi! Wanna slap anxiety in the face? Kick depression to the curb? Gallivant through a magical sparkle rainbow world where friendship saves the day? Quick, take my hand. Well, hello, darlings. Welcome to SQUEEEEE.
Hi.
SQUEEEEE is a tabletop role-playing game, or TTRPG, about the emotional world of being in community. And we are playtesting for you live. My name is Kitch, and I will be your chronicler today. Wow, that was a switch.
The whiplash.
That means I'm in charge of hurting these weirdos. I'm not one of them. Let's meet our players today. First up, we have Greg.
Hello, I'm Greg, and I'm playing Repot, who is a robot who is usually falling apart in some important way that it hasn't bothered to fix, but does love building stuff and making it easier for people to get to places.
Lovely. And then we have Doug.
Hi, I'm Doug. I'm playing Trinket. Trinket is a cute little guy who is made up of a bunch of like knickknacks and little things that have some sentimental meaning to them that he's found and just gathered into his form. Yeah, he's looking to, have a great time today.
Beautiful. Totally gonna happen.
Absolutely.
Then we have Dan.
Hi, I'm Dan. I'm playing everyone's favorite jellyfish roller derby girl, Zipper, who is currently in all-terrain mode. So
All-terrain mode. Okay, cool. And lastly but not leastly, we have Ray.
Hello, I'm Ray, and I play Dazzle Bright. That's Brite, and Dazzle Bright is... Whoa, what is this sass coming from Doug in the studio?
You better make sure you spell it right. That's all I'm saying.
Spell it right.
Dazzle Bright is a Malabar giant squirrel who is the best coffee shop owner in town.
Best.
Best.
Absolutely. No competition. Fuck Veronica.
She doesn't
Farah.
exist. And
Fuck
not
Farah.
Veronica
Not
S,
Veronica
by the
S,
way.
no.
Veronica
No.
other.
So, grab a snack and maybe some tissues. And come be our neighbor as we find joy in the journey and celebrate our authentic selves. Because life could be hard, but we can have fun in the meantime. All right, so you've just broken into Charles's garage and interrupted band practice. What the fuck is this about? You see Nico pull the cord out of his guitar. The feedback on the speakers blares in everybody's ears as he drops the cord on the ground with a clink. He swiftly makes his way over. Dudes, what are you doing? You're interrupting band practice.
I'm standing in the back, just to be clear.
I really like your music.
Nothing to say?
No, I really like your music.
Well...
Mind if I jam with you? And he starts playing the harmonica.
Whoa.
Oh no. Okay. I found a sound effect for you.
let's hear
If
it.
I can find it.
I cannot wait.
If it's a harmonica.
There's a harmonica.
Yeah!
Where'd it go? Oh my gosh. I'm fumbling this so hard.
And it's gonna be so worth it.
So worth it. So worth it. Why? I wish there was a searching here. Is there a harmonica? No.
The coughing.
Yeah, what is
Yeah. Anyways.
about? Like,
Yeah, they're just coughing. Don't worry about it.
don't worry about it.
People cough. Okay?
Yeah, regularly once.
Oh my
every 2
gosh, there it
minutes.
is. All right, so you start playing your harmonica in Nico's face. That was weird.
Is that a harmonica?
That sounds more like
no.
applause after the harmonica is done.
So you start playing the harmonica in Nico's face after giving him a compliment. And he just is like, he takes a step back, takes a deep breath, straightens his shoulders, And this harmonica is totally playing. There we go.
Tinker.
Okay, that's enough.
That's a bit long.
All right, beautiful. That was a lot.
Cute.
Thank you, but no. Absolutely not.
Oh, I guess it doesn't really fit your jam. That's fine. It's okay.
You're cute.
Oh,
Thank you. Thank you.
But yeah, that's not really our vibe here. But yeah, back to my first question. What are you doing? What the fuck is going on?
okay. Chill out. We need to talk.
All right, I'm talking.
Is now a good time? I mean, we could come
not
back
really.
after. You want us to wait outside? We could do that.
But
But we do need to talk. You can't just run away after.
I mean, yeah, if you want to wait till band practice is over, we're gonna be going for like another 3 hours probably.
Do you mind if I listen?
Can I take a sample?
We haven't ever really had an audience. Me? Yeah. He like looks over to the rest of his band members, and they're all kind of like giving like some side eye, a little bit of a hesitancy. He's like, you know what? Fuck it. Yeah. Go sit down over there in the couches. Come on, guys. We. It is about time that we performed in front of people, right?
Okay.
Am I right?
Yeah, you guys got this.
Yeah, you got it.
Sorry, does anyone have a lint roller?
All right.
Wait, I think Repot turns on like a recording system that it has just so it can save whatever happens later. That's what Repot does. It's not going to be the best audio quality. This is Repot is not a walking sound stage, but Repot does want to record this for later, just in case. You never know when you want to repeat back somebody's lyrics to them in a dramatic moment.
Oh, okay.
Can I plug Repot into my boombox to record on, so I could use your microphone to record onto a tape?
Sure.
Do you have an
I
audio cord? that I can
figured
plug in?
Repot has whatever cables you need for converting from analog to
And I
tape.
put in a blank tape or cassette into my boombox to record. Boomboxes can record, right? I feel like I've seen
I don't
that
fucking
before.
know.
Yours
I
does.
know Repot
Mine
can, and
does.
Repot will figure out some way to transfer it to a tape that can play on your boombox.
Gorgeous. This is some ultimate bullshit. I love it. All right. So they all like recompose themselves, and they like get back to where they like were performing earlier or practicing earlier. Nico plugs his guitar back in. You hear the feedback in the speakers again. And as you all settle in on the couch, which is quite low, quite lumpy, quite dusty,
I'm standing.
Dazzle takes one look at it and goes, nope. And they all like look at each other, and they're like 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, and they begin to play.
Yeah, just not impressed from Dazzle.
Funky.
Tricket's just having a great time.
You're the shit, and then you're shit.
You think you're God? Well, figure you have one grip, as if nothing can go wrong. You make me sick. You're the shit. You're the shit. You're the shit.
And they go on for a little while. We're not going to sit here and listen to everything, but they go on for a little while.
I could.
Honestly, I could too. But, yeah. Anyways, as they finish their number, the like last note strum hangs in the air for a while. And you can tell like from all of this that like they're a bit awkward. This is like the first time they're performing in front of anybody. So they try to do a bunch of like really stupid shit to like seem cool. They do a bunch of like weird stances, but you can tell like they're really not practiced at it. And they finish and they stand there in silence and they look at you all.
I think Repot, the first thing that Repot does is plays a sample of applause from its speaker.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Trinket is just clapping and jumping up and down and going, "That was great! Oh my god, you guys are amazing!"
That was intense.
Oh, sorry, they're done.
Pulls cotton out of ears.
I think Repot probably like finds a clip of their favorite or like Repot's favorite part of it and like plays it back like a really quick snippet of it, just like from his views, like, and then it's just like, you know, it doesn't know exactly how to like, but it's like affirmative, and then it just plays back that particular thing of the thing that it liked the most. I think that's how Repot is going to express its like for this music.
Really? You thought so?
Yeah,
Well, thank you guys.
It was really
Wow.
intense. What's the inspiration?
That's a good
I mean, like,
question.
fuck the man, dude. Fuck the man.
Which man?
Yeah.
You know, the man.
No, I don't. I mean, I know a handful of men.
Charles?
It's like a saying in the punk world. Like, it's like the
Oh.
big head person, dude, in charge of everything, fucking shit up,
Okay.
making everything shitty and crappy and.
Making life hard for a lot of
Oh,
people.
kind of like I mean, Dazzle's the head of a cafe, kind of like Dazzle.
Yeah, you like an owner or something,
You're
a
like a-
business
you're like a boss.
owner.
Yeah, I am
Like
like an
corporate.
owner or something.
You're like a big wig.
I don't know about. Well, yeah, I am kind of a big wig.
You wear wigs? Is this
Y'all
whole thing
brought
a
a
wig?
big wig
No,
in
it's
here.
real.
What a fucking square.
Okay, listen. Put down your guitar. Come here.
Oh boy.
So give me a personality.
Okay. What about? Can I use the truth hurts machete?
Sure. Because I have a feeling I know where this is going.
Okay, that's 7 plus 2, 9.
9 is a sacrifice, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So he like puts down the guitar and he like comes on over and he does like a little bit of a size up, puffs out his chest a bit.
Yeah, chill out, dude. You think you're all this, but listen, you're honestly just some kid trying to run away from home and leaving your problems behind as if they never existed. Just doing all of whatever this is could be better, by the way. I don't know. There's a lot going on. Listen, we ran into a lot of problems today, and I'm sick of it. We have gone out. We spent hours trying to get through 3 different clouds of miasma.
Yeah,
and
what of it?
It all came from you.
So
Every
so what?
single one of it. What,
I'm pissed off, dude.
Yeah, okay. I'm pissed off too. You're gonna go, what, traveling with this little band of yours? How are you gonna get out of here? You get stuck in some cobwebs. You're gonna get stuck in a swamp with quicksand. You're gonna get to an impassable wall filled with fog. How are you gonna get anywhere?
You. Fuck
Yeah,
you. Who do you
okay,
think you
dude.
are?
Listen, is everyone else listening? I need you all to look at your friend here. We're gonna air this out now. Turn around, tell them what's happening.
What do you mean? Nothing's happening. We're
Nothing's
just
happening.
doing a fuck you to the man. That's
yeah,
all this
okay.
is.
Just the man, no one else.
Yeah.
Now, why are you so mad about the man?
Aren't you? Aren't you fucked up? Angry about the direction that everything's going?
Listen, I'm doing okay. I'm always dazzling bright.
Yeah, just you wait. Just you wait.
I'm
He'll
curious.
come for you too.
What has the man done specifically to you?
The man's always doing something.
Yeah,
You know.
But what has he done to you,
Fucking over families.
Nico?
Fucking over small businesses.
Nico, what has the man done to you?
Stop avoiding the questions.
All right. So, would you all like to give me an emotion roll of some sort?
Yeah.
Are these abilities or attributes?
Oh yeah.
So the heart, voice, or mind
Ooh, I'll do hard.
Okay.
Attributes.
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 Can I use listen? I know what I'm about. It's a bond.
Yeah. Go
Okay.
for it.
Could I use there's a beauty in sadness? Because this is kind of making them a bit. I don't know if this is necessarily
no.
sadness. Is this
I
anger?
will allow that for this.
I have an 11.
An 11, and which attribute?
Voice.
Voice. Okay.
I'm gonna do
I got
mind. I got an 8 in mind.
9.
Okay. 8 is a sacrifice. 9 is a sacrifice. And then trinket. What was that attribute?
Heart.
Heart.
Or- yeah.
Okay, so I'll go down the line. So Trinket, you tapped into it actually. There is a sadness beneath this like rugged exterior.
There always is.
There always is. There always is.
So true.
So there is a sadness behind this rugged exterior, and you can tell that like he is putting up a strong front. Because there is something that he is trying to avoid. That like being angry is a great way for him to avoid what is actually bothering him. Voice, dazzle. So you're gonna get through to him a little bit with your words, and so you see that like as you all are like talking him down, what you're saying starts to resonate a little bit. And so you see that his composure starts to like soften. Repot with mind, you are starting to piece it together that like, yes, there is like this, there's this catalyst of the man, and you already know who the man is in his life. It's Big Grocer. That's the catalyst here. That's like creating this like flurry of emotions. But it is not necessarily the source of emotions. It's just the trigger.
I mean, I think Repot is probably going to play back one of the clips where they were talking about the man and play it over an image that brings up the logo of Big Grocer just to see if it gets a reaction from Nico. Like the man, you know, has that image of a Big Grocer.
Yeah, you see that like as he sees it, he gets like his face gets angry. He's like, "Fuck them, fuck Big Grocer."
Affirmative.
Is that what you all came here to talk about?
I mean,
We
affirmative.
Yeah, we just came because we had gone to the orchard and we were kind of trying to help your family out because it seems like you guys are having some trouble right now. We just wanted to help.
Dudes, I'm sorry I was so mean to you at the beginning.
Yeah.
I mean, you did interrupt my band practice.
We did kind of intrude, yeah.
fucking rude. But your heart's in the right place.
And honestly, we're honored to be your first audience.
Yeah, it was really cool. I liked it.
You should play at your orchard. Maybe we would drum up some business, getting the locals to come by once in a while.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Look, you already did the hardest part. You had your first show.
you're right, but I don't want this getting out, you know? We're not quite ready.
Okay, well, whenever you guys are, take it into consideration.
Mishka doesn't even know, and neither does Cleffa. I don't want them to know. I'm like,
Yeah, I'm pretty
want
sure
them
they
to be.
Yeah, it's. I mean, you're pretty loud.
And we were just there. They know you've been sneaking off.
What? Really?
It's kind of obvious.
They ain't said shit.
Well, I mean, you probably come back looking like this too, and it's not like Cleffa misses everything.
Damn. You sure?
Yeah, she's probably just letting you like spread your wings and do what you want.
She's just being nice about it. But they miss you. And they really could use the help. And you saying F this and F the man, I mean, what about your family? F them too?
Well, I mean, it could be both. You could F the man and not F your family.
That's preferred, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, truly preferred. So as you all have like really like gotten under his skin in this and like really like hit the nail on the head. So you see like as you keep like interjecting with all these little points, his composure is like really, really breaking down and really softening. And then he begins to cry. He starts to like respond kind of like muffled under the like sobs, and he's just like, I don't think they knew. I thought they were gonna be pissed about it.
Trinket takes out a handkerchief and hands it to him.
I don't want to hurt them, you know?
Oh, I don't think they think that you want to hurt them.
Yeah.
They just miss you because you're not around as much as you used to be. And they could probably use your help on the farm.
Yeah.
Cleffa's like, she carries a lot of heavy things, and you look like you could carry a lot of more heavy things.
Looks like she's aching too the last time we saw her. She was doing a lot of bending over and holding her hand to her back.
And that's when he begins to fully cry.
Yeah.
Do you need a hug?
He will accept your hug.
Cool. Going it full in.
Yeah, so you
Radiating sentimental.
Completely surrounded by a
around
bunch
him.
of objects.
Frying
So
pan to his back.
Well, I imagine like some kind of teddy bear or something.
Trinket
Like,
takes the scarf around his neck and wraps it around his. And it's like, it's okay.
aw.
So yeah, it definitely seems like this is a sore spot for him, that like his family is working really, really hard, and he wants the best for them, but yeah. In that moment though, the ground begins to rumble.
That's not good.
You start to hear the shaking of objects in the room.
I think Repot reflexively like clamps down to the ground, because anytime there's like weird shaking, it's usually because Repot's on a building somewhere that's like, undergoing marriage. So its first reaction is to just like into
Like
the ground,
stabilizers,
basically.
yeah.
Yeah, stabilizers, so it can stay fixed.
I don't like this. Nico, snap out of it.
So the ground begins to shake, and everything in the room starts to shake, and you see that his attention is pulled to the southeast. And he wipes away the tears and goes, "Oh, fuck, that must be the orchard." And he pushes away from you, Trinket, and he bolts out the door, starting to run down through Tyne towards the orchard.
Question.
Yeah, you're raising your hand.
Yes, I just wanted, in case you, have we experienced a thing like this before? Is this like a not necessarily common happening, but like a
This is a pretty intense one.
Okay.
You probably haven't experienced something as dramatic as this.
But we could probably recognize it as a miasmic event of some
yes.
kind.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool.
Shall we?
Yeah, we can't let him go on his own.
Affirmative, and Repot, I guess, unclams. I think it's trying to. If the ground is shaking as much as it, I think it's going to have some trouble actually getting after Nico. But I think Repot's going to try.
Okay, and as I dash out the door, I point at the pianist and say, "You work on your voicings a little bit better." And I point at the bass player and say, "Those bass lines could also use a little bit of work. Try working the 1s and 5s and having them a little bit more on the beat." You know what I'm saying?
They're a little bit muddy.
Anyways, catch you later.
All right. And you run off after Nico, chasing him towards the orchard. And he is frantic. You can see the panic on his face as you catch up with him. Oh no. Fuck. And he's running like at breakneck speed towards the orchard. And as you are approaching, you like that rumbling is getting louder and stronger. The ground is shaking harder. As you hear in the distance,
Coughing.
is you hear in the distance, as you're approaching the orchard, Cleffa and Mishka yelling at something. And as you, like, what's your question?
Can I dash ahead
Sure.
of everybody?
I expect
Sure.
you would get there first.
Yeah,
of all of
I
us.
would. Well, the minute I got up to Nico, I would have, and he said his bit, I would have just like kept going. Because if they're in danger, I'd like to get there first as soon as I can.
Yeah. Okay, so you zip off ahead. Whoop. And so you are the first to see what appears as a giant amalgam of produce. You recognize the face as the logo for Big Grocer.
Oh my god.
So this big giant tomato head wearing a straw farmer's hat and a monocle. His body is made out of carrots, potatoes, celery, leeks,
Sounds like the making
all
of a great
sorts of
stew.
produce. And he is swinging on the orchard. You hear the crash and crack of wood as he has these giant potato hands that smash through one of the apple trees. And you see Cleffa and Mishka are just like they're getting on top of one of the sheds and trying to like call the attention of this monstrosity. All right, so we're gonna do combat system.
Ooh.
It's him, the man.
It's him, the man.
So we're gonna do some playtesting of the combat system today, with the Big Grocer as our first monster, and how that is going to work is that there's not really initiative. The monsters don't have like a turn like in other systems. You all are going to act based on what's happening in the world, role play, and initiate rolls. Successful rolls are going to do damage. Failed rolls are going to incur some sort of effect. So I have 6 cards here. There are 3 physical cards, 3 body cards, and 3 affect cards. And your goal is basically to get rid of these 6 cards, thus taking out the affect. If you do take out just the physical cards, the affect will de-manifest for a short period of time, but that will never resolve the affect. You have to address an affect through emotions and get to the heart of the problem at hand in order to fully resolve the affect and de-manifest it for good. To kind of paint the scene, it is smashing trees. Cleffa and Mishka are on top of a shed, and it spots you, Zipper. So you all can go in whatever order you want. You can coordinate attacks or other actions. You basically choose to act or resolve. Resolving is what's going to take out those emotion cards, which will require you to spend harmony and rapport as indicated on your character compass, and incorporate one of your characteristic aspects. So those are your bonds, values, masks, and habits in order to move around the character compass. So, any questions before we get started?
I mean, I don't quite understand what resolve means, but I'm sure we'll get there.
Yes, so you are all thrown into chaos as you can feel the anger and the sadness and the fear of the affect beginning to overwhelm your senses. And so resolving is how you're going to move up into Eclipse, but it's also how you take out the affect cards.
Right, but how do we resolve?
You just
what is the
declare that
process?
you're going to resolve. So
Oh.
you incorporate one of those characteristic aspects into your role play,
Oh.
and on a success, you will resolve in the direction that you chose to do so.
Gotcha.
So you starting in chaos, you can either choose to resolve by spending a harmony and incorporating your mask in order to move into moon, or you can spend a rapport and incorporate your habit to move into the sun. Does that make sense?
Kind of. Yes.
Okay.
We'll try it. Let's see how it goes.
Yeah. So you all can go in whatever order, like you're all kind of trailing behind a little bit, but as you role play it out, you can coordinate anything that you want. It's you are the ones that are deciding all the action. I'm just responding to failure.
I have a question. So, like Cleffa and Mishka, they're trying to get the attention because the big grocer is just focusing entirely on the orchard itself and not on them in any way.
I mean, you're just arriving.
We just
but
arrived,
It's
okay.
Yeah, it's just smashed into a tree,
Okay.
and you see that Mishka and Cleffa are on top of the shed.
Okay. I mean, I feel like Zipper should go first.
I mean, yeah, I was gonna say Zipper's
Yeah.
going to rewind and press play on what she just recorded. So the emo
Inspiring
music we
music.
just got, the screamo, and play that and be like, hey, tomato brains over here, and I'm gonna try and lead it over to the festival field out in the open rather than in a bunch of trees.
Gorgeous.
Like across the river.
Yeah, it's big. Sure.
So would you like to give me a personality roll?
Yeah. Can I use Catch Me If You Can? That's like the whole bit. That's like literally my whole bit.
To draw it out, I'm gonna say no.
It's focused entirely on the trees and destroying the orchard. It's not chasing you yet.
Yeah, because you're doing a personality roll.
You're trying to goad it.
That is a 9.
Okay.
A 9. So that is going to be a sacrifice. So you notice that as you start to draw its attention, it is going to tromp through the orchard and charge at you.
Oh boy.
Yeah. It's like you almost overshot, and now you have a ton of attention all drawn on you. What is everyone else doing?
Sorry, what was your goal again?
Just to bring it out away from the orchard, essentially.
Like towards the river?
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Towards the river, into the field if I can.
Got it.
Well, it's towards the river. I think Repot's first instinct is to try and figure out a way to turn the river into like an actual, maybe not like. I mean, I think it's something not necessarily like a barrier, because I do think that moving it away from the orchard is a good idea. But at least if it can get stuck somehow in the river, that would be convenient. So I think Repot is probably like trying to make its way towards in the direction of where this big grocer giant would cross the river, to see if it can start like putting up some kind of maybe defenses on the other side or something. If that's what kind of the direction we're trying to grab it, I think it would be cool if it's stuck in the river, it's kind of more convenient, honestly, for us, because it doesn't have as much freedom of movement, which is kind of Repot's whole thing. So I think Repot tries to, I don't know, tries to get to the edge of the river and tries to like build some kind of pokey sticks or something, just
Gorgeous.
like coming out of the banks on the other side.
Yeah. So give me an intellect roll.
Sure. I don't think I can use any. I'm just gonna do intellect +2. Oh, okay. I didn't even have to. Okay, cool. So 13.
A 13 successful. Okay. So what you have done is build some sort of trap that is now going to incur some sort of benefit to the effects that are happening on this battle scene. Dazzle, Trinket, what are you doing?
Well, Trinket is obviously seeing that it is going away from the orchard now, and is like, okay, I guess we're going this way, and just changes direction and starts going towards the big produce monster. And just like, what do we do? What, Zipper, what are you doing?
I don't know!
Okay, well, I guess we'll figure it out. And I will kind of just make my way up alongside it and just, I guess, try and ask it what it thinks it's doing, destroying the orchard.
Why are you doing this?
Hi, friend.
Try to talk to it.
What are you doing? Why are you attacking those poor people?
All right, give me a personality roll.
Yeah, does it even have a mouth? I mean, it says big grocer, right? So it should be able to speak in theory.
We'll find out.
Okay,
I mean, it has a mouth, yes.
A 10.
A 10. A 10 is a regular success.
Thank goodness.
All right. So, how does it respond to you?
I want to know what it says /
to
does to respond.
Can it even make complete sentences, or is it just a ball of pure greed?
Gorgeous. So as it's like making its way, like all attention is on Zipper. But as it's like rushing towards Zipper, Repot has this trap laid for it. It kind of just like cranes its tomato head towards you, Trinket. And it just goes, opulence, I own everything.
That doesn't really answer my question, but thank you.
And is going to continue charging towards Zipper. Dazzle, what are you doing?
Tinker, it's just miasma. It doesn't have a brain.
Well, I don't know. I thought maybe it would have some sort of emotions or something.
Okay, how about you work with us? So...
Sorry.
So, here's what I'm thinking. It's heading towards the river. We've got a super fast person. We've got 2 people with lots of junk handy. We could tie its legs, have it fall forth, and maybe land on the traps that Rust Bucket is laying down.
Oh, I like that idea. Are you a strategist?
My intelligence is +3.
So would you like to give me an intellect roll?
Sure. Can I use beginner's luck?
Is this the first time
What
you're
if-
fighting a
is this the-
miasma?
I mean, I wasn't in
Sure.
Star Wars fighting ats before
Right.
this.
Yeah. We'll give you this one. Yeah.
Okay, that's really high. It's over 11.
Gorgeous.
14.
Cool.
Neat.
So that's going to be a success. So we got one success for the trap. We got one success for the coordinating of the plan. We've got the attention drawn by Zipper, which was a sacrifice. And then Trinket just kind of got some conversation. You were successful at having it talk to you. So yeah, that is what is happening in this round. And so that all has been put into motion, which will carry on to the next round. So like all of the things that you just basically initiated and put into the story are now the setting for the next round of activity. So we kind of just repeat that process again. And like as you're like failing or succeeding, that's just going to determine how like what happens to you as well as the monsters. But yeah, so what do you continue doing with all of this information? So it is on course to collide with the trap, basically, is what the scene is, what's happening with the scene.
So I'm trying to think of a way for us to like keep it there once it's there. Like I feel like it's going to fall over and just going to pick itself back up again. I feel like we need some kind of plan for what happens when it actually falls.
We do have rope.
If we rope its legs together and then it falls, it'll have a hard time getting back up, especially if it's falling into the river. And if it falls face first, it'll fall onto your spikes that you're laying there.
True. Can we keep it there?
It's made of vegetables. Could we stake it to the ground with more spiky things?
It's made of miasma.
Okay, but it looks like vegetables, Dazzle.
Where are the horses? They can just eat some of the apple.
Sherry, Veronica.
Quick.
So as it's like charging towards Zipper, it's just gonna shout,
Grabbing this conversation.
"I'll crush you with my big bulbous potato hands!" And it raises a fist to kind of slam down on Zipper. What do you all do?
Go faster.
All right, so you give me a body roll to evade its attack.
Now can I use Catch Me If You Can?
Yes, you can.
There we go. It's an 11.
All right, gorgeous. That is a success.
I think Repot sees the ability to like bait it to attack things and thinks, what if we put a spike there? Like, what if we actually like have Zipper kind of like just generally around? Like, I think Repot was like, well, I'm already making traps. I think Repot just starts making more of them, but like not necessarily in one place like we previously had. I think it's now like just like a whole bunch of different locations where it could go, specifically with the intention of like having Zipper kind of like, I think especially with them being spikes, I think because we've already previously established that like just having a pole in the ground is like a really convenient thing for Zipper to be able to like circle around and spin around off of. I think as Repot kind of sees this like the fist smashed down into the ground just where Zipper just was, I think Repot has this idea, which is what if we just have like a bunch of spikes in the ground that are like really tempting to smash if we just kind of bait the monster into smashing them, and they also conveniently also serve as a really easy way for Zipper to redirect the momentum. So it's like I think Repot has this vision of Zipper just kind of pinballing between these little spikes in the ground around this field as much as possible. I guess is this something where I could use my habit to resolve? Because my resolve habit is never stop moving. I think Repot has identified a task that it wants to just keep doing over and over and over again because it's a robot. It's like, oh, this is a thing I can do a lot of. And the task is put a bunch of spikes into the ground all over this field.
Yeah.
And the habit is just gonna keep going and doing this because I think this is gonna be really useful.
Yeah. So I am going to also, on top of that, compel you to do it till it's done.
Fair.
Because you just committed yourself to something that is a repetitive task that you are just going to hyperfixate.
I'm really enjoying this. I'm like, Repot is like, oh, this is a great idea. And just starts finding a bunch of spikes and just kind of like affixing them into the ground and then making its way over a little bit further down. And I think it's sort of like trying to spread out a bunch of these convenient little poles kind of in the general area where the monster is heading towards, probably on the other side of the river while we still have time to actually set things up in this way. But that, I think, is what Repot is going to do.
All right. So give me that roll. So what you basically did is you added an advantage, and I compelled something that gave you disadvantage, so they basically cancel each other out. So it's just a straight 2d6.
Does this move me from chaos into sun? How do I?
So you are using your habit?
Yeah.
Yes. So that would be moving towards sun, and you
towards
will
sun.
be spending a rapport on a success.
On a success.
So
okay.
if you fail, you do not need to spend your rapport.
All right, then I shall put this back in the meantime. And this was a
Just 2d6.
2d6. Oh God. That was a 3 plus. What was it? What kind of roll was this even? I think it's just a straight roll.
You were. I'm going to give you an intellect roll.
Intellect roll. So plus 2, so it was a 5.
All right. A 5. And then I think because you are invoking your habit falls into mind. So you are going to take 1 damage.
Okay.
And you can spread that between intellect and mind.
Oh, interesting.
So because you're doing an action that is intellect, but you're incorporating mind into it, you can take the damage however you would like.
Okay.
So which would you choose?
I think intellect, because the bottom of intellect is unfocused, and I think that Repot is a little distracted with this really cool idea that it has.
Gorgeous.
So it's going to be a little bit more focused on this particular task, and maybe not as focused on other things.
All right. So as you start to do this task, and you said you had a 9?
I got
5.
Oh, 5. So just a straight failure.
Straight failure.
Okay, so as you do this, you see that its attention is drawn towards your traps, and it sees this thing that you're making, and it doesn't understand it, and so it is going to slam a fist down on your work. And
My work.
I control you. You'll never escape. And you are going to become dazed.
Oh no.
So it smashes down on your project. You become dazed, which will give you disadvantage on your next round. As little birdies fly in circles around your head.
Oh no. My work. My beautiful
work.
trap.
So
Processing. Failure.
Exactly. Damage report.
basically combat the monsters, I said I have these cards.
Yeah.
They flip over as these things are triggered. And so that's the backside of the smash card, which you triggered by your failure.
Okay. So I am now dazed.
Cool. All right. Who else and what else are y'all doing?
So are there no more spikes?
There's the original trap that was successfully laid.
Okay.
And it is still charging towards Zipper.
Okay.
It just kind of did this like side swipe at the new trap that Repot was trying to lay.
Okay, but the original traps were laid in the river. Is that true?
Yeah, like on
Yes.
the side of on the other side of the riverbank from the monster as it's kind of approaching. So that as it comes out of the river, it's gonna, in theory, have to come through it.
Okay. I would like to goad it towards the original traps,
All right.
and at least put some of these traps to good use before they're all destroyed.
Okay.
And as it attempts to bring a fist or a foot down, I would like to dive out of the way at the last second, and I'm going to shake off my boots and my gloves and say, didn't want to have to do this, because they're definitely going to be destroyed. But having squirrely appendages is going to work better against a monster like this. And so I'm going to use pretty and squirrely.
Gorgeous. So you'll have advantage from pretty and squirrely. You're also going to have advantage from Zipper having drawn its attention on the previous round. So that is how that came into play.
Cool.
So you
that
have
still
double
3 die?
advantage.
Ooh, okay, nice.
And that will be a body roll.
Woohoo! Good, because I'm bad at body.
Hey.
That's an 11.
Gorgeous. So that is a regular success. So as it goes to stomp you, feel the crushing weight of capitalism. It slams down its potato foot onto the trap that Repot had previously laid. You see the spikes jut up through the potato, and it grabs its foot. You have taken out Stomp.
Ooh.
So I guess I'll just hand you the card so that I don't have access to it.
Neat.
Yay.
So it has lost its ability to stomp. And that's that.
Cool.
Who else has stuff they can do this round?
Trinket
Yeah.
kind of wants to try and resolve with a habit and use repetitive instincts and just ask it another question, because Trinket, being a curious little creature, just wants to know more about what this thing is and why it's here.
All right.
Trinket's going to ask, what makes you think that you can come to someone else's property and just try and destroy it all?
All right. I will let you do a heart roll.
Okay, cool. That's a 5.
All right. So
We're gonna try and guilt capitalism to
yeah,
stopping.
you
Yeah, that's gonna
are.
work.
Trinket doesn't know these things.
So I'm going to say that you are triggering the misdirected card.
Okay.
Because you are actually role playing this really, really well. So yeah, that's the problem. That's the problem. So that's gonna be how you are gonna take that damage to heart. Is you're just like really struggling to empathize with what's going on, and you're like feeling this like anger well up in you, directed at Big Grocer.
I'm starting to really wish Tinker was there when we were in the caves so he could understand what's going on. Looking at the memory crystals.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
That's
no one
right.
really
Trinket-
explained it to Trinket
Trinket
in the game, so
wasn't-
Trinket just was outside playing with a Hot Wheels car on the grass.
gorgeous.
This one's my favorite, Veronica.
All right. I think that was the second round. So reset. Round 3. And like that's why like y'all keep doing all of these actions in like whatever order you want. You can coordinate things as much as you would like. That is really how the system works.
I wish to climb the beast before.
I have rope. And
Yeah.
we did mention rope as a possibility of trying to tie the beast down. I think Repot might like hand you rope so that you could climb over the beast onto the other side. See if we could like try and tie it down on either side of the river if possible. Something like that. I think so. Repot says take. and then hands Dazzle Bright a piece of rope, and then does its best to try and, like, I think it has spikes. It's been using spikes. It's going to try and use one of the spikes on and like nail it into the ground as much as possible to try and keep it fixed. And then hands the other end of the rope to Dazzle Bright.
The last couple times we used rope from Rust Bucket was it being a spool that was attached to your inside.
Oh, that's true. It's true.
And so, would you still want to be attached to this?
Well, I think Repot has stuff like it doesn't always have.
Give
to,
me,
like,
give me an intellect roll.
Yeah,
And that will determine how well Repot's plan is put together.
you know what?
Because I think there are ways we can
Yeah, I think Repot can
all collectively come to a
cut the rope.
conclusion.
I think it doesn't have to. Like Repot can get more rope. Like it's not. It doesn't have to always be attached to one end of the rope. I rolled a 10. I think.
Will it?
Will it remember this? It turns out just an inkling. It's like, oh yeah, I should probably cut this off. And that's what it does, I think. Is so that I can kind of go someplace away from the spike. Because the spikes are already a target. Like the last spike that it tried to put down got smashed, right? So it already knows that hanging around a spike is probably not a good idea. So it is going to nail the spike and then try and get away as fast as possible. And then hand the other end of the rope to Dazzle Bright.
All right. And then Dazzle, what are you doing in this coordinated effort? Repot, give me an intellect roll in the meantime.
I got the 10, I believe.
10? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Is Zipper nearby?
Kinda.
Zipper, do you have a plan? Because if not, you could run this to the other leg. I was planning on going up.
Oh yeah, I could do that.
Sweet. Okay.
Zipper just plunges into the water and swims across.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Water is no obstacle. Yeah.
So Zipper's taking the rope? Is that what
Yes.
just was decided?
Yeah.
And you're going to try to trip it with it?
Yeah, I'm just gonna weave it around its legs.
All right. Give me a body. And then Dazzle, you're climbing it and doing what?
I want to get to the head.
You want to get to the head. Are you doing anything at the head?
If I make it there, yeah.
You can, like, what is
Call your
the
shot.
action that you are attempting to do? Like, give me the full, like, I intend to climb up and do
I intend to
XYZ.
stab it.
You're going to stab it. Okay, so this is going to be a body roll to them.
Okay.
I rolled a 9.
A 9. Okay, that is a sacrifice. So you're going to become exhausted as you are doing this, or hurt yourself in some way. So I'll let you decide narratively how that happens. And then Trinket, what are you doing?
Trinket is going to frantically start searching on his person and be like, okay, I have to have something that can help here. And he finds a slingshot.
Nice.
A slingshot?
Yeah, like just one of those little kid ones that
Yeah.
like you just pull back.
Goliath
Okay.
time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I am going to compel you with Junkenstein.
Absolutely.
Junkenstein.
So give me that body roll with disadvantage. As you are now, all of these like thoughts going through your head, telling you that so much of what is here is just junk. It's broken junk. It's crap. None of it's going to work.
Yeah. It was a 7.
Okay. So that will be a failure.
Yeah.
No, that's sacrifice.
Seven?
Oh, wait,
sacrifice.
Yeah.
So you find, what were you looking for?
A slingshot.
You find a
Slingshot.
slingshot. It just like kind of breaks you down a little bit mentally. You're like, you're feeling, and then you feel like as you take it out of your body, it just like exhausts you with that sentimental energy.
Hey, Doug. Give me
And
a memory.
then Ray, what was
From
your
a memory from the slingshot.
Yeah, I want a
Yes.
memory.
Yeah.
It's little Sophia loved her slingshot. She would aim it at cans. Her grandfather taught her how to use it. And she always carried it with her growing up into adolescence in case any bullies came after her.
Oh.
There are
A little
few
bit
dead
of
children
violence.
out there.
Helps against bullies.
Can I use pretty and squirrely? Because I'm climbing vertically with my claws.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yay. That's an 8.
An 8.
Yeah.
All right. So also a sacrifice. So you're gonna stab it.
Okay. I reach my hand up towards the sky and I say, "Gleam!" And a pretty silver rapier appears in my hand, out of the sparkles that are surrounding Dazzle. And I plunge it down into the head of the tomato.
Okay. So as you plunge your sword into the head of the tomato, you are going to slam into it. But in retribution, it is going to grab you off its face and drop you into its mouth. You have become devoured. No. While simultaneously removing this card from the rest of play. So you are trapped for the next round.
Ooh, Dazzle's gonna get covered
Mr.
in tomato
Squirrel.
Oh no, you're gonna hate it being as dirty as you are right now.
Yeah. So you are just, you all hear, whoop. As Dazzle disappears into the belly of the beast.
I think RuPaul's alert.
Okay, what have we not resolved this round? I feel like Zipper, you had a roll.
Yeah, I was a sacrifice for wrapping up the legs of the.
Gotcha. Okay, so it is going to fall over. And that will be the last body card. So as that happens, it is tripped by your rope. It smashes into the ground. The whole ground rumbles. And then, poof. It disappears.
And I'm covered in ketchup.
And yeah, Dazzle like pops up on the ground and is like covered in gross like saliva-y ketchup. And the monster has been temporarily quelled.
Yuck, yuck, yuck.
The river's right there. You could go clean off real quick.
In
Navigate
this dirty
river.
water?
That's pretty clean.
Compare
Oh,
it
okay.
to and compare it to what you're coated in.
Sure. And I will attempt to clean myself off. I did get an injury, BTW. My ankle hurts a bit.
Ow.
Oh no! I hand you a bandage to wrap it. Here.
Thank
A sentimental bandage?
It was a med kit from a little boy who wanted to be a doctor.
Oh, okay,
you.
okay,
Aw,
okay.
That's sweet. I appreciate it.
Repot says, query, objective complete?
Yes.
Yeah, did we win?
Well, we should go check on the family, I think, and see how they're doing.
True.
Navigate family.
So Cleffa and Mishkar on the shed. You see Nico is down on the ground next to the shed. And he climbs up on top of the shed and he like jumps towards Mishka and Cleffa and they all are like hugging. Like I'm not going to voice all of them having a conversation, but they are like relieved. They like thank you, congratulate you on defeating the monster for now.
For now?
For now.
What?
Do they say
Did
for
I say
now?
that? No, they don't say for now.
Short stream today.
Are you guys doing okay? That was really intense.
I mean, Repot definitely needs to focus up a little bit. Well, I mean, I think we're assuming that it's done. At least Repot thinks it's done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does that mean we can do camp, or will something prevent us from doing that?
Anybody have a blow dryer?
You can have your camp.
Yay! What a nice chronicler.
I know, I'm so nice.
We think we're done. I mean, like, hey, let's
We need it.
let's rest up.
What? We want to talk to them before or after? because
I feel like
it would.
during. Can't we talk to
Can
them?
they camp with us?
Yeah, can we just hang out on their front porch and call it
So
camping?
let's talk
mechanically,
to them.
no.
No. Oh,
Camp is your
Just for us.
recovery
Okay.
well, then we should probably
mechanic.
check
Like
to make
maybe
sure they're
we
okay
rename that
first.
so it's a little less like deceiving, but it's really like you are now like taking time to yourself. You're reincorporating, you're internalizing, you're like recovering, taking care of yourself mentally, emotionally,
me time.
etc. And each other.
Us
It's
time.
we-
You're not like
sorry.
actively problem solving and like subjecting yourself to new things.
Yeah. Also, I forgot I'm not injured. I forgot that you go past 0.
Give me that
Yes,
med pack.
0 is it's plus 0,
Right.
and then you become injured.
Right.
Yeah.
So maybe we talk to them.
Yeah,
now?
let's talk to
we'll
them
talk to
before
them
we do
first
anything
so we
else.
can see if there's anything we can work out in terms of like the emotions going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think any of them are particularly big grocer fans.
What?
Yeah.
But
But there's also, Nico was thinking that they were going to be upset about the choices they were making. So obviously they need to have a conversation about that.
yeah. And he's for sure in full band makeup.
He
and gear
absolutely
right now.
is.
Nice guitar, Nico. Wink. And then I like urge him. I do like the little like hand thing. Be like, okay, go.
Talk.
Repot has like one finger above the button to play the music at any time. It's like just ready.
So the first thing that happens is like Mishka comes over and he's like, well, thank you. We are forever indebted to you.
No problem. Just in a day's work. I've never done that before.
And then he turns to his brother and he goes, oh, Nico, it's probably time we have a talk. We know about the band. And Nico's response is like, oh no, a gasp. And so I'm gonna just say that like they go off and they have like a little bit of a conversation and I can summarize it for you all.
Yeah.
Since like they're not trying to keep anything secret, they're not like going too far away. But they end up having a conversation where basically Nico finally comes clean about being in the band, admits it. And Cleffa and Mishka are obviously like, well, duh, we knew.
See, I told you.
Why didn't you want to tell us? And like they go back and forth for a little while and Nico's really beating around the bush for a bit. But then ultimately, he reveals to them that he was like worried that the farm or the orchard wasn't doing well and that this was like something that would take away from the orchard. That him going off was going to leave them high and dry. So that's basically what narratively happens.
Neat.
Is everyone feeling a little better now having a talk? Are we all doing good? Ready for some of that fresh lemonade?
Yeah, lemonade sounds great. Dazzle, why don't you come help me out like last time?
Are you sure about that?
I shock you.
I mean, I don't know if the conversation we had last time was so lovely. Are you sure?
What do you mean
everything's
by
better?
that? I thought that you were so sweet.
Oh, okay then. Yeah, let's go make some.
Did you not
lemonade.
like talking to me?
I thought, it was
we
the
had a
other way
great time.
around.
Oh no, I quite liked you, Dazzle. I thought you were quite interesting. I mean, you have a funky way of talking, but
That's just the way I speak.
yeah, that's kind of how I chalked it up to be. Yeah. What was that?
That was Dazzle making fun of him.
I don't think I quite understand. You're quite a peculiar person, aren't you, Dazzle?
I suppose I am.
Anyways, come on inside. We'll make some lemonade.
Okay.
And he will take you inside and make some lemonade. Anything that you like to talk about while you have Mishka one-on-one.
I don't know. Could we table talk?
I mean, you're gonna be in different rooms.
Oh,
Trinket will go.
I meant
along.
as
Oh,
humans.
As players.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. If y'all can have table talk.
okay.
Did you,
Yeah.
when you asked Mishka, did you think that he was still avoiding something?
I just wanted them to make sure they were all on the same page at this point.
Yeah, but you see, this is like how he reacted last time. But like now, this time, I guess, well, we think things are good. Last time we thought things weren't good, and he still reacted the same
That's
way.
true.
So it's like, do we think something's still going on? Should I push or?
I almost wonder if he's maybe someone that's avoiding something too, in terms of like maybe feeling like he got abandoned by Nico.
Yeah, that might be something good to ask.
Okay. Anything else? Any other ideas? Thoughts?
Okay.
No.
Want to know the family recipe for the lemonade? Like,
Lemons, water.
I mean,
Hey.
Repot isn't really a lemonade drinker. Repot prefers oil, 5W30 if possible.
Oh yeah.
a nice vintage. Nice vintage.
There we go. A good year for oil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Jump cut back to the scene.
Yeah.
So is everything okay now?
Okay, so because we're playtesting and I partially intended this to be part of combat, but I'm thinking that naturally it is feeling like it is working out here as well. Why don't you give me a mind? And
Maybe we should have camped.
is there a way that you think you could incorporate your mask or your habit?
Those are really hard. I don't. I'll be honest. I had a really hard time creating a mask and figuring out how it would work in world, and so I don't really think my mask does much of anything. But maybe my habit.
Okay.
Actually, I don't know about that either. My habit is brash delicacy, and it just says I have a bad habit of correcting people.
Yeah. I think there's like a brashness that you can
I
incorporate.
think you
and
could
you
use
can
that.
I think we can like interpret that a little bit more broadly.
Sure.
And then your mask was butterfly mask.
Yeah.
And
It
what
just says that
yeah.
Dazzle doesn't care much about fitting in because he wants to stand out and be different, so masking isn't something that comes up often.
Okay, cool. So yeah, I think you could probably justify incorporating the brash delicacy into this conversation.
Sure.
That like you're really pressing him, and he's been avoiding a lot
Yeah.
in a lot of conversations. You're really pressing. So I think you can try to resolve this.
Probably not, because
Okay.
I just rolled 4.
A 4. Okay. All right. So that is going to be a failure. So he's actually going to close up, and like keep pulling his attention back towards the lemons. Do you mind passing me that knife over there?
Sure.
And the pitcher too. And why don't you go grab the sugar off the top shelf? And there's ice in the freezer if you want to grab that too.
Okay. I'm sorry. What are you doing?
And lemons are on the bottom shelf.
Right. And you're just standing there.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'll go fill up the water at the well. And he's gonna grab like the pitcher out of your hand after you grabbed it.
Okay.
And then he's gonna rush out to the back of the house.
Zipper.
Hey, what's
Zipper,
up?
are you there?
Yeah, what's up?
You might want to go after him. He doesn't want to talk to me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got it. Hey, what you talking about? That's actually my habit is what you talking about.
Nice.
What you talking about. And it's like I butt into conversations. I'm like really nosy.
Nice.
All right.
So I'm just like slowly skidding next to him.
That's how I knew
So
you were there.
how you feeling?
All right. Would you like to try to resolve using your habit?
I would, sure.
Cool.
What do I roll?
Give me a mind.
And can I use voice instead?
For what you're trying to do, I'm gonna say no.
Okay. And do I get advantage of any kind? Do I get advantage
Yeah,
for
you get
using
advantage
my
for
habit?
using your habit.
Gotcha,
Mhm.
okay. That's
Whoa.
a perfect score.
Oh man.
Critical success.
A critical success?
Indeed.
Yeah.
Because of the advantage.
I am so charming.
All right, so he had like rushed out to the well to go fill the pitcher with water after like basically closing up on Dazzle, and then you pop up over by his side and you push him again.
So, hey, buddy, you look kind of down there. You want to talk about it? Come on, tell me about it. You know you want to.
Fine.
You'll feel
Fine,
better.
fine. Ugh, you are all so pestering,
Persistence
pesky
is my
badgers.
middle name.
Anyways,
Zipper persistent.
persistent.
Zip persistent. Oh my goodness.
Nice.
Oh my goodness. Look, can y'all just leave me alone?
No. You caused a potentially a town destructive event. To no fault of your own, to be fair. We blame, capitalism, I think is what people were saying. But it's still a problem. Finger guns.
Well,
Advancement.
it really hurt that Nico didn't want to tell us. I thought we were closer than that. We're brothers, for Christ's sake. And I love him. And for him to tell me, or not tell me, that he's planning on leaving? That fucking sucks.
I mean, yeah. But I mean, like, he was afraid to hurt you, I think, by telling you that I was planning on leaving. That's scary.
Shucks. I know you're right.
I know.
Doesn't make it feel better, though.
I know.
I'm gonna give you the misdirected card.
Yay.
Which you've resolved it,
Oh,
and it
okay.
has turned to guided.
I can see
so
the problem
it is a
now.
buff. So what you basically have revealed in this conversation that is kind of something we've been circling around for a while. Big Grocer is just the catalyst. It triggered all of these big emotions. But what's really going on here is a family that's not talking to each other about how they feel. Mishka doesn't want to lose his brother. He feels that Nico's been pulling away. Nico is afraid of leaving the family, but knows that he needs to. Cleffa is just worried that everything's falling apart. Like, it's just like a bunch of people having a lot of emotions that they're not discussing. And at the heart of it, they all care about each other.
I mean, have you told them that?
I don't think I needed to. I thought he knew, but
Listen, buddy.
I'm
Potato
listening,
chip.
buddy. Potato chip.
I'm not a potato chip. What?
I'm a potato chip, but you're not.
I'm not. No, you're the potato chip. I am not the potato chip.
All right.
Okay, just to make sure we're clear on what we're allowed to call each other. But yeah, just tell him. It's common in jellyfish culture just to like speak your mind about each other, which can sometimes get you in trouble. Because I had this sister once who just like, whoa. Well, I mean, she's still alive. I still have her, but it's like, whoa. She would just one sister specifically. She was just kind of mean to everybody for no reason, but that was her truth. So we were like, you can swim over there. But anyways, you should just tell them that you feel that way. And maybe then they'll tell you what they're feeling, which is kind of what the problem was all along, is y'all just holding all this in, making giant vegetable monsters in your stomachs.
It seems oddly specific.
What? There was literally a giant vegetable monster just now. What do you mean? Of course it's specific.
Didn't you see it?
You were here, right?
Fine. I'll go tell him.
You got it, buddy. Bro, potato chip.
Oh yeah.
I feel like potato chip has a different connotation when we were just attacked by a big potato monster.
Yeah. So he's gonna slump off, hand dazzle the pitcher of water, and then go off to have a conversation with Nico.
Don't worry about it. I got him. You make the lemon and we'll be good.
I
And
gotta
I
make
leave.
all of it.
I leave. I've
Wait.
already gone.
What is Trinket and Repot doing?
Trinket wants to talk to Nico a little bit more.
Okay.
So Nico, now that you're are you still thinking about going off with your band, or do you want to maybe try practicing a little more around home nowadays?
Okay, so we're gonna try a similar thing. Would you like to try to incorporate your mask or your habit?
I'm gonna use my mask, and I'm human too, because I'm trying to connect in a very human way to this person.
I'm a human boy.
I'm a real boy.
That's really cute. Okay, so yeah, give me a heart.
Okay.
Ain't no strings on me.
Do I have advantage or disadvantage? Anything?
So you'll have advantage from your mask.
Okay.
And I don't find a reason to compel your
7.
compulsion. Okay, 7.
That's a sacrifice.
It is a sacrifice.
Okay, I'll do it.
Yeah.
That's fine.
You don't got a
Does-
choice.
Yeah, I know, but like, that's fine. Don't worry, I'll take it.
So you are like putting yourself on a limb. You're feeling like you're really struggling to empathize with Nico. Like he's been pretty brash with you and not kind of standoffish. And so you're kind of having a hard time like empathizing and feeling where he's coming from. But it does start to come into place. And so I'm going to say that you are going to receive the Overwhelmed card, which is going to be resolved into Collected. So this will be a buff that you have as well.
Cool.
If you want to just pass that over.
Thank you.
Um,
Let's see.
honestly, it's just so much. There's just, I gotta get out of here, but they're not doing all right. How is one person supposed to hold all of this?
Well, one person doesn't need to. You do always have family, no matter how far away you are from them.
He just kind of looks at you and blinks a couple times.
And that said, your family's right here, right now. You can always talk to them. You can always just make sure that they're doing okay, because if they're doing okay, you can feel like you can do okay without worrying too much about them, I guess. But ultimately, you guys have to rely on each other a little bit more, I think, in terms of how you're feeling.
But who's gonna help out at the farm?
I'm sure that they can get some help, but I mean, Repot even was helping build some stuff earlier.
Cut to Repot
Yeah, literally.
talking with Cleffa.
Oh my god, this is beautiful. Yes. I'm like gonna kind of beat you to the punch.
Sure,
Repot,
sure,
can you
sure.
give me a voice?
Sure.
And would you like to try to incorporate habit or mask?
Well, I think Repot currently is. I will say, if I had to choose one, Repot has taken like quite a few bits of damage here. We haven't actually camped. I think
Yeah.
if I was gonna do any kind of mask, it would be, I swear I'm fine.
Yeah.
And I think it might be in the form of like Repot is like pretty much already volunteering to help repair some of the damage that the big grocer like miasma thing, because I assume it disappeared, but the like orchard still has a bunch of trees like ripped up and stuff.
Yeah, the damage is
I think
persistent,
that we didn't do camp, so rather than resting and recuperating or whatever, what Repot did is immediately start going to where the trees were kind of like fallen over and started like, you know, helping with moving them out of the way and clearing a path so that the tractor can go through the road, because there's a couple of places where things. So I think Repot is basically immediately started like trying to help Cleffa fix whatever damage happened because of the big grocer demon. And that's what I think Repot is going to do. And it's not like the intellect has taken 2 hits, right? Mind has taken a hit, voice has taken a hit. I think Repot is not exactly working, you know, perfectly. And I think there's definitely some things. I mean, like it did, I think when it got smashed by the thing, when I was trying to set up like the set of spikes or whatever, like I think at that point it did get hit. I think it is not up to 100%. So I think but it is basically ignoring that and said, I swear I'm fine, and has already begun helping Cleffa try and figure things out, and is trying to move things around that way. So that's the mask I'm using, I think.
Okay. And so give me that voice roll.
Yeah, let's see. Do you still have a +2 in voice? Oh, okay. 11.
11. So
Nice.
That's going to be a success.
Yay.
And so we're going to do this in a really weird backwards way.
Okay.
Repot, buddy.
Hey, she.
Acknowledge.
She.
Listening.
I'm going to say this because I see something in you that I see in myself, and you need to take care of yourself. But let's have a seat. Let's sit down.
Repot doesn't do that. I think Repot is not. It does it like Repot just says listening and continues like working around, because the Repot's kind of, and this is also a habit thing. Repot never stops moving. It's literally one of the habits that I have written down here. Repot doesn't sit down. Repot continues working, but it says listening as it kind of listens to whatever it is that Cleffa has to say. But I don't think it stops.
Damn, that's hard to watch. You know, when you see something, a bit of yourself in someone else, and it bothers you.
Acknowledge.
That's what I'm experiencing right now. And damn.
Query. Hazard identified? Well, I guess that's kind of one of his responses. I think it's just trying to say, it's like, what do you see? Like, what is it that you're seeing?
You work yourself so damn hard, Repot. And I appreciate it. Don't get me wrong. I appreciate you. And
Acknowledge.
it's seeing that type of energy from somebody, some new neighbor in the community, that does give me hope. We're gonna be okay. Big grocer, they fucking suck.
Affirmative.
But, you know, if we come together, I think we can make a difference. Or at least get by, you know?
Take assistance.
You too, bud. And you are going to resolve the enfeebled, and it becomes empowered.
Yay. Yay.
So those were all of the affect cards.
Yay.
So I know that originally it was supposed to happen in combat, but like, we're playtesting, we're figuring things out.
Yeah.
I do love how that worked out. And so with that, I'm actually going to move us over to intermission. As you all have a lovely time hanging out with the Mechams. They're now all talking. You start to hear laughter in the Mecham household for the first time since you've known them. You all sit down for some lemonade. And so with our hearts full and our friends and new friends by our side, the scene drifts off into an afternoon of new friends, good drinks, and calming emotions. And we too will drift off for a brief intermission. We will be gone for 15 minutes, and a timer will count us down. We'll see you in a bit. Alright, we're back.
Finger gun.
Finger guns. Alright. So, to kind of bring all of this beautiful family stuff to a point, there's going to be one last little scene that I have for you all. So the Mechams are all hanging out with you, and they're going to have a little aside. So as you enjoy your lemonade, Nico's gonna like pull Mishka and Cleffa over to the side a little bit, and you just overhear this conversation.
What you talking about?
You're not involved.
But
Get the
I'm
fuck out.
nosy.
Yeah, you're nosy. You overhear it, okay? I'm gonna voice 3 characters right now, and I don't want your interjections because I don't think I can have a conversation as 3 people with y'all involved, okay?
Yeah.
Sounds good. Perfect. I just wanted to say I'm sorry. But I think I need to at least try. I need to go find my voice. Tide just isn't the place for me anymore. And I've been avoiding telling you that because I was afraid that, well, you'd feel like I was abandoning you. But that's not the case. I love you both very much, and, I love you too, bro. I know that times are tough right now, but we're gonna get by. Besides, it's not like I'm never gonna see you again. I'll come see your shows, visit you in the big city. I know that you're gonna be successful. Nico, it's been so lovely to see you open up to us. It hurts my heart when I see you pull away. I remember when you didn't feel like yourself. You didn't feel like you were living in your own skin, but this is just a continuation of that journey. And I love you dearly. Now don't ever do that again. All right? Deal. And let people help you, Auntie. Deal. And with that, you hear a sparkle glitter magic beam burst out of the forest to the west of Tyne. As you see, the forest begins to glow, a bright pink.
Huh.
Oh, wowzers! That must be the well of prosperity, a thing we all know about in this world. It's a thing that exists, and it happens all the time. We must have resolved this tension, and prosperity is falling upon us. All right, y'all, go on, get it. And you feel yourself magically drawn to the west of Tyne, where in a little cove, there is a well sitting in a clearing in the woods. crystals embedded in the trees and the earth. And everything glows this light pink hue. As you approach, you start to see a figure stepping out of the shadows. They are an ancient being. One of a strange presence. Ethereal, tall, lanky, their skin glass-like and translucent. Moss growing upon their arms. Everything long and slender and fey-like. As you approach, they make their way over to the well, and they begin to reach inside. Ah, beautiful, lovely. Hello, younglings. This must be your doing.
Well, mine, but yeah.
Well, we all pitched in a little.
Yeah, a little.
I'm sorry, I've yet to introduce myself. The name is Stuart. And they give a little bow.
Can I call you Stu?
You may.
Okay.
In all honesty, the name was lost to time. And I have taken Stuart from someone else who thought it was quite silly, as I am the steward of the well.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Got it.
I hope to see more of you, but for now, here is the prosperity that you have gathered.
Yes.
And they begin to lift out this like shiny crystalline material from the well. And so we're going to introduce the prosperity system. So for gaining prosperity at the end of adventure, there are 5 questions. And for each of those questions, an answer of yes will grant you 1 prosperity point. So, the first one is, did you go on an adventure?
Yeah.
I don't yes.
So you always get 1
Free
prosperity point.
Neat.
Yeah. And then did you achieve the goal of your ambition? And so that was the call to action.
No,
No.
That was the
deliveries.
Yeah, the deliveries was a call to action, so no.
Did you find valuable resources along the way that can be provided to the community?
No.
Did you make a new connection with an important figure outside your community?
Yeah.
Outside. Oh,
Stu.
Stu.
I guess
Also, the mushroom lady.
Oh yeah.
True.
Shelby?
We don't
Shelby.
so. Shelby
Okay.
says they were going to time, but I don't know if they were from
They said it was on
time.
the past time.
Ah.
So,
Yeah, they are not from time.
how
And-
important are they though? That's not up to us.
Yeah,
Hey,
no,
they
no,
were
they might
important.
I'm going to give you 1 point for this being our first adventure, and Shelby is totally a cool character that we love, right?
Yeah,
We love Shelby.
that is important, and that is
Everyone
definitely
remembers
there.
exactly what they sound like and what they said. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh, they're Southern. I know that.
Yeah.
Surprise, surprise.
50% chance.
And did your party grow closer to one another
Yes.
or learn about each other?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. I mean, this was our first time meeting, so yes.
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 Nowhere to go but up from
Then
there.
I guess anything, yeah.
Yeah,
is
exactly.
close.
Right. I mean, I literally moved in next to Trinket, so
That's fair. We're
I feel
neighbors.
like, you know,
So Stuart reaches into the well and they pull out 3 crystalline orbs. And they hold them out to the 4 of you. And Greg, since you're closest to me, can you take these and put them in our bank?
bank.
Behind you.
So behind you, we have a bank of prosperity.
Prosperity bank.
Yes.
One. What?
Oh, it's falling. It's fine. Don't worry, everyone.
Run on the bank. 2. And 3 prosperity tokens.
Woohoo!
Yay.
Fun prosperity.
So prosperity is the magic of the miasma condensed into a building resource.
Sure.
I wish miasma gave me building resources.
All right.
And so mechanically, this is how you expand the town. You help develop it using the prosperity from the well. That is a culmination of all the emotions of everybody. And yeah, that's it. That's
Yay.
how prosperity
Cool.
works. It's super wonderful and magical, and everybody loves it.
And awesome.
The other thing that you gain at the end of the adventure is Unity, which has 3 questions that you answer yes or no to get Unity as well. So did you face an affect?
Yes.
Did you help the source find clarity on the cause of their emotional dysregulation?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then did you discover regulation techniques that address the affect abilities?
Did we?
So, basically, every of those cards that you removed, you get a unity point for. And that will be 5 unity, which I'm going to convert into a bigger token and give you the 5-point token. Greg, if you want to put that in our unity bank.
Unity Bank.
Look at this glorious 5-point token.
Well,
Very cute.
wait,
Beautiful.
Don't we get 1 as well from? Oh, wait, 2 from the first 2 questions? Or is that not how that works?
Was it?
It
total?
was 3 plus 2.
It was total 5.
Total 5.
Ah,
3 of these guys. I think the personality side of them, not the physical side.
Yes, not the physicals.
okay.
Yeah. Okay, so that is prosperity and unity. So unity is basically the leveling system, and prosperity is the development system. So prosperity is kind of spent to build out the town, get extra resources for the people of Tyne. Unity is basically how we determine when we move on to the next threshold of gameplay, where your influence grows, the threats get bigger, and all of that jazz. So yeah, that's the prosperity and the unity system. The only other things left to do in the coda is really just for me as the chronicler to epilogue out what happens as a result of your adventure and the way that you resolved it. And so this is kind of like there's usually a passage of time. Things can be taking place over a period of months or even years. However, everything kind of culminates. And so what you do find throughout the passing days in time, the Mechams do start to have a little bit more openness in their conversations. And Nico does prepare to go on tour with his band. So over the course of weeks, you can check in on Nico and find him preparing for the tour, practicing with the band, planning out the tour dates and tour venues and all of that. The Mishka and Cleffa are actually going to put up a job posting for somebody to get hired at the orchard. There's definitely going to be some repair that has to happen. And you also notice that they do start asking for help from other people in town to try to figure out how best to address the issues that they're having. We're not going to solve capitalism in a day.
Not with that attitude.
We're not going to solve capitalism in a day, but they do start like asking for help a little bit more openly. And you find that they have a little bit more integration into the community, which is ultimately what we're attempting to do here. And yeah, that's really the adventure. I don't know what else to just say than that. That's kind of it. So, yay, you did it.
Yay.
First adventure of Squee ever. We are cutting a figurative ribbon on this first installation of this game ever to exist. This was a playtest of Squee, a tabletop role-playing game. And we did it.
Yay.
Yay.
Hurrah.
Yay.
Yay. How anticlimactic that was.
Could do a scene per person if we wanted as epilogue.
Yeah, so
like
oh
that.
yeah. There's actually thank you for reminding me. Because I know that you had flagged a couple things that you had kind of resolved throughout the adventure to do once you got back to Tyne. So
Also, at the beginning of the adventure, you had each of us set out a goal for ourselves.
oh my
Is that
gosh.
something that we...
Yes, thank you.
We did.
Wow, I'm doing such a good job doing the wrap up of Coda. I totally planned to end things and not just wrote a bunch of stuff for doing the things. So yes, those are the aspirations. So I did at the beginning ask you all to come up with an aspiration. This is a goal that you had for yourself to play through your character. I hope you all remember them because I don't have them.
I do.
But basically it's, did you achieve your goal? And if you achieved your goal, you get an aspiration token.
Huh?
What the heck is an aspiration token, might you ask?
That's a good
I do
question.
ask that.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
too.
Yeah. So an aspiration token is something that you receive, and you can use it in the next adventure your character is present in for any of these beautiful, useful things. 1, you can replenish a depleted attribute to full. Ability or
That's
attribute.
pretty good, yeah.
You can replenish 2 points of harmony, or you can replenish 2 points of rapport. So they're really powerful.
Yeah.
But it is a one-time use token that you can only ever have one of. And it's, so why don't we start with that? So remind me what your aspiration was and tell me if you think you achieved it.
Well, Repot's aspiration, if I'm not mistaken, if I'm not misremembering, I think was to get resources, and I think this is what it was, and this was 4 weeks ago. I think it was get the resources necessary to actually figure out what the supply chain situation would be like.
Yeah.
And I strongly suspect that we did that on the first day, which was Repot finding his way to the junkyard and setting up shop right next to Trinket and really starting to take an inventory of the stuff that was there. So I believe that Repot did do that.
Gorgeous. So I am figuratively handing you 1 aspiration token.
So shiny.
Wow, what does it look like? Beautiful. Trinket, what was your aspiration?
Yeah, Trinket's aspiration worked out pretty well. It was to be able to help someone in Tyne and make a difference for them.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Very achievable in this system. So you are going to receive 1 aspiration token.
Sweet.
Woo!
It tastes so good.
It does. Like a
Wow.
green skittle.
Like a green skittle. All right, Zipper.
Mine was to make a friend, and I think I made like 8.
Also very achievable in this system.
Right.
But yes, you win an aspiration. You win. Winner. Chicken dinner. You receive 1 aspiration token.
Hell yeah.
Heck yeah.
And Dazzle Bright. Brite.
It was to meet 5/3 people, and then I did that.
You
Yeah.
did meet
You did
5.
the 5.
You did the
Yeah,
5.
You got the 5.
uncrossed it out.
Yeah, how many
Yeah.
how many was that in total? We met Repot, Trinket, Zipper, the Mechams,
6.
Shelby,
Charlie.
The 2
7.
horses.
Yeah, do those count?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Veronica and Cherry. You did have you honestly you had a conversation with them
Yeah.
that resulted in becoming socially drained. So sure, let's count it.
There's Dahlia
And then
Charles.
Dahlia. Mm-hmm.
And then we walked by Chris.
You
Does
did
that
walk
count?
by Chris. 11.
However many people was in the band. You
Oh,
talked
yeah,
to the
we didn't really
bassist
talk
and
to
gave
them.
him advice to the keyboard person.
The unnamed people in the band. Unnamed, undescribed, totally existent people in the band.
Shelby was one of them.
Surprise.
Surprise. Exactly, an important person. You recruited her for the band.
There we go.
Plays the triangle really well.
Add it to the
But
wiki.
like rocks the triangle. Like just to be clear, like the percussion section wouldn't be the same without the triangle.
All right, so that being said, you all received aspiration tokens. Woohoo! So just keep that in mind in the next adventure that your character is in. You'll be able to spend it for all those fun things.
Okay.
Then, if you would like to epilogue out anything that happens with your characters as a result of these adventures, let's go around again. Repot.
Well, I think the thing that at some point I do remember, I believe it was a harmony that was acquired because of so many people hurting themselves trying to interact with Repot's body. I think somebody cut themselves trying to open one of the slots. Somebody like scratched their nail trying to rescue Repot, or broke their nail trying to rescue Repot from something that happened because the solar panel was gone. And I believe that Repot resolved to finally get a diagnostic checkup from
Dahlia.
Dahlia,
Yeah.
the person in charge of the technology and workshop stuff happening here. I think Repot is, perhaps with the hesitance of somebody going to therapy for the first time, going to try and get a diagnostic with the full expectation of receiving a massive list of bad news. In the way that, like, sometimes you go to the doctor and, like, or like you go to the dentist and you, like, really hope and pray that you don't have a cavity, but you kind of know that things are going to hurt. I think Repot, with great hesitancy, like, drags its feet quote, into into Dahlia's workshop and says, "Request diagnostic assistance."
Wonderful. I thought you'd never ask. Dahlia is so excited, and she's the perfect person to ask this of. She has so much excitement around it. She is so kind and loving, and nothing is from judgment. Like, you've met her. She has an eclectic. And so, like, for her, these are just challenges. They're not negative traits or anything. So, beautiful. Trinket.
So Trinket is going to remember the letter that Dazzle got? It
Yeah.
was from your cousin, right?
Uh-huh.
So Trinket, knowing that Trinket is not allowed out front of the cafe,
Nope.
sends the
Right
letter.
underneath the no children sign is a no robots
Yes.
sign.
Has the letter sent to you by Zipper.
Hi.
With another little note that says, "Be sure to keep in touch with family. We all know that's important." Attached to it, and sends it off, and is just like, "Make sure that you keep in touch with them. Like, don't just ignore this letter. And then that's about all that Trinket really does for the remainder of the
Nice.
session.
Nice.
Dazzle kind of sighs and just puts it in their boot for later.
Gorgeous. Zipper.
Zipper, for the most part, just completes the deliveries that she was tasked. So she finishes the job.
Yeah. Okay, you can finish the job. Here, wait, wasn't there
Did we
a
get another
prosperity
Unity?
associated?
Wait, but this is epilogue. This is like
Well, you know.
post-adventure.
Yeah, it doesn't count.
No, everything's resolved and you can complete it.
Hey, Ray,
Okay.
if you could pick up that
Whoa.
star.
Yeah, don't pass it to me. It's
The bank's over here.
bank's
The bank's over there. Everybody touch the prosperity. Hold it in your
Pass it
hand.
around.
Enjoy.
That's okay.
Wow.
You're like, I don't
Away.
Feel it's warm.
Here you go, Stuart.
feel its warmth. My hands are really clammy.
There we go. We complete the task.
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
Now that the miasma is clear, you can.
Yeah,
Right?
be real quick about it too.
Exactly. It was a fucking fetch quest. Anyways, Dazzle Bright.
Dazzle is back in the cafe with their henchlings. Butteroy! Butteroy, Caldrill, and Groke, and he just kind of checks in with Groke and says, "So, how was everything while I was gone?"
Well, Butteroy tried to do an experiment, but we stopped him.
Sorry?
Good to report on that.
An experiment?
Yeah, something with a new drink that he had an idea of.
And I dart eyes at daggers at Butteroy.
Don't worry, we cleaned it up.
Oh, right. Oh, speaking of cleaning up, Dahlia said that she was going to ship in one of those automatic floor cleaning bots.
Yep, arrived yesterday.
Awesome. That's great.
Works perfectly.
And the new tea dehydrator.
Yep, that too.
Incredible. Okay, well, it looks like you kept everything in tip-top shape. I'm glad that you're the second in command.
Me too.
Whoa, Goofy, what are you doing here?
I don't know.
Goofy walks in and
I don't
orders a
remember
drink.
what my voice
No,
was.
it's not
There are a lot of NPCs in this game.
And then, after summer passes, we make it into fall, and you start to see just different billboards set up along the ground outside of Supernova, and we're having a lot of different apple-themed drinks and little pastries, and Dazzle is working together with the people at the orchard to make that happen. But Dazzle doesn't want to know that they are the ones, like, helping out, so they're kind of having, like, Butteroy and Groke, like, go pick up the orders and talk to the Mechams and things like that.
Boss, what do you think about apple of my eye for one of the drink names?
Sounds terrible.
Oh.
Oh, that's so beautiful. That's such a good way to reincorporate the Mechams, and really like keep things within the community. So, aw.
Zipper continues her investigation about the chains.
And what has Zipper found out?
Absolutely nothing.
Oh, okay.
They keep them
I'm
really
surprised.
well hidden.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're really well hidden. But yeah, anything else that you'd like to establish as part of the world, this town, before we log off for today?
Nope.
Gorgeous. Congratulations and thank you, everyone. Woo! Woo! All right, cool. So with our hearts full and our friends by our side, we completed our first adventure. So congratulations. And with that, we're gonna drift off for today. We are actually gonna take a short hiatus. So we're gonna be off for August, but we will be back in September with our next arc and a whole new cast of wonderful characters.
We didn't make the cut.
No.
That is not
our
true.
performance unfortunately justifies
that
this
is
decision.
not true. Don't even put that into the audience's heads. This
audience
was
did
the
not
plan
vote
the
for this.
whole time, was
Voted
to have
off
a
the
rotating cast of characters. Oh, anyways, I also want to thank our writers. And Cut, who have kept me going and have made this possible. So I want to thank Jacqueline Lewis, a writer and a parent, who you can find on social media at Wrangler of Chaos, all one word. They are the writer of Rolling with the Youth, which is a wonderful book about playing TTRPGs with the youngins and how to adapt them for varying age groups. And you can buy that on itch.io. I also want to thank John Pax Crum, who is a writer, crisis intervention trained, and medically retired police veteran, game designer, and historical fencer. And this week, oh my gosh, they're going to be in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, talking about GMing, swords, and runes at Key City Steampunk. So I think you have to have tickets for that. So hopefully they're still there if you want to go see them. Then I also want to thank our composers who helped me realize my vision and immerse us in this story. So Ray, thank you. You can find Ray on all streaming platforms at RayD99, and that is DEE. And listen to all of their really fun, cool music. My brother also, Steven, is the producer of Lusk, which is a chill electronic vapor soul art group. And I also want to thank our artists. You've gotten a sneak peek from that so far. Leanne at Chai Studio. That's at Chai_studios. And then Kaz at Kaz the DM, or also on Twitch at twitch.tv/KazTheDM, all one word. That's KAZ. I also want to thank our Patreon subscribers, who literally keep the lights on. We have JayCeeAitch, Chris B, Maggie Z, Russel B, Missy G, and Dan S. And lastly, I would like to thank our players, who get to have fun and invite us into their worlds. Ray, anything else you want to plug?
Hello. If you go to itch.io, you can find a handful of TTRPGs that I've created and put out. They're all one-page, one-shots, really easy to pick up, really easy to play. That's all I've got.
Gorgeous. And Ray is a fantastic DM, so yeah,
Absolutely
go check
agree.
those out. Doug, anything else you'd like to plug?
Go check out Ray's stuff and also all the other stuff that Tim already mentioned, because they're great and everyone's
Beautiful.
great. Thank you guys so much for putting this all together. It's been so much fun.
Oh, thank you.
listeners.
Dan.
No,
No.
I got nothing. To plug.
All right, Greg.
Yeah, I like plugging my dance interactive virtual reality album called Rave Gazebo, available on Steam and the Metastore.
Yes. I need to check it out. It sounds really fun.
It's fun.
Like what you saw and or heard. Follow us on Twitch. Hit that button. Or on Instagram at goblin_forge_TTRPG. You can also subscribe to our Patreon if you're feeling extra generous. Patreon.com/goblin_forge, where you can get early access to playtest material and exclusive bonus content. And I do mean there's a lot of that. There's a lot, actually. Keep an eye out for our Kickstarter so that we can actually publish this game. So thank you all out there. Your support and excitement fuels us. Give us more! And I'm going to do it again.
Don't say it.
So hungry. Bye!
Bye.
See you later. See you in a month.
Yeah, so
I'll be
long.
here.